Hey, what's up? Not the typical setting that my videos are in, but today is a somewhat of a special video, somewhat of a different video. But welcome guys to the channel. My name is Zav, and today I will be showing you guys my Funko Pop collection. I will be showing you guys every single Funko Pop that I own in no particular order. I do have a lot of sets and a lot of Funko Pops that are part of the same collection. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first theme of Funko Pops that I own are Bakugan. Now, like I said in my video that I spoke about everything that I collect, I do love Bakugan, but specifically the older Bakugan, the OGs. I personally don't really like the new era Bakugan, the new Bakugan at all. And there are actually Funko Pops of the newer Bakugan, but I do not collect those. So as y'all can see, I have Dan Kuso, and I also have Drago to go with him. I also have Runo and her Bakugan, Tigrera, and I only have Shun. Now, I am missing one more from this set. The other one that I'm missing is Skyrus, which is Shun's Bakugan. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find it or buy it anywhere. I just haven't really been buying Funko Pop lately, or the past several months, actually, ever since I started this channel. I'll eventually buy Skyrus, but for now, this is what I got. Now we have the Marvel section, which honestly, I don't really collect Marvel Funko Pops. As much as I love Marvel, I'm a pretty big superhero fan. I don't really collect the Funko Pops, believe it or not. I just think there's too many of them to try and collect the ones that I like. I don't know. I just feel like it's just too much work at this point. The only ones I have are ones that I've had for years. These were my first Funko Pops that I've ever owned, and I still have them. So the first one is going to be Captain America from Infinity War, which I think it's a pretty cool pop, but me personally, I don't know, just not into really superhero Funko Pops for some reason. And then the second one that I have is Black Panther from Captain America Civil War. Again, another pretty cool Funko Pop here. The box is pretty damaged, you know, because I've had them for a while. But those are the only two Marvel ones that I own. Next up, we're going to get into the anime Funko Pops that I own, which I do own quite a lot of, because if y'all don't know, I love me some anime. Now, these first two that I'm going to show, I don't have any other Funko Pops of the anime itself, so I'm just going to show these kind of individually. The first one I have is Maki from Fire Force, which if you haven't seen Fire Force, I recommend it. It's a really good anime. And the other one is Yorichi from Bleach, which me personally, I've never seen Bleach, but I know a lot of the characters, and let me tell you, she's a good one. Also, I kind of lied. I have a third one that I don't have any other Funko Pops from that anime, and in this case, this one is Yamato. I have Yamato from One Piece. I'm not the biggest One Piece fan. I saw the live action, I saw a couple of episodes of the anime itself, but I'm not really that committed to watching the whole thing, so sorry. I do know a lot of the characters, well, some of the characters in One Piece, and Yamato was one that stuck out to me for reasons. I managed to get the Funko Pop, and I think it looks really nice. Now, for this next anime, I only have two of them. So the first one of this anime I have is Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen, and I also have, of course, Gojo. All right, now, the next anime is one that I have kind of mixed feelings about. I do like it, but at the same time, there's a lot of hate around it. If I admit that I like it, might be called something, so I don't know, but I only have three of these from this particular anime, and the first one I have is Ryuku, or Ryuku from My Hero Academia. Yes, I do like My Hero Academia, but I mean, the fans kind of make it hard to like it. Some people might say, you know, you can't let the fans, you know, dictate whether you like an anime or not. But I mean, me personally, again, like I said, I have mixed feelings about the anime. It's good, but then it's also not that good at the same time. I do have this one. I do have Momo And I also have Mirko, which Mirko is definitely up there in one of my favorites as well. Now, the next set of Funko Pops that I have come from an anime that I really like. The funny thing is that I don't have any of the main characters from this anime, mainly because I prefer kind of the more secondary characters. Now, up first, I have Rengoku from Demon Slayer. Rengoku is one of my favorites, and unfortunately, spoiler alert, if y'all haven't seen the anime or the anime movie, he does die. He's the first Hashira to die, which is kind of crazy because he's actually one of the better ones. But Rengoku, the GOAT, as always. And of course, I also have Mitsuri, cute, love the colors. The one thing I love about these Hashiras, well, the characters themselves just have a lot of color and personality to them. I don't know, for me personally, it just looks great together and looks good on a shelf. I also have Gyome, which he's also one of the cooler Hashiras. Next up, the next Hashira I have is Sanemi, the Wind Hashira. He's pretty cool. I've yet to see much of him in the anime, but he seems pretty intimidating and pretty cool. And last but not least, the last Hashira I have is Tengen, which is another cool one. Getting to see him fight in his really unique fighting style in the anime was super cool. And obviously, I'm collecting all the Hashiras, so I definitely needed him. Now, the funny thing is, I actually got two. Now, they are different. This one is where he's like on the floor, just like sitting because he's like injured or something. I don't know. But the thing is, I got this one because I forgot that I had this one. I didn't think that I had him. And so I was like, you know what? Let me just grab this one. But now I have two of them. But yeah, those are the Hashiras that I own. Now, I am missing a few. I believe I'm missing three. I'm missing three Hashiras. I don't know them by name, but I know I'm missing the water Hashira. I'm missing the insect Hashira, and I'm missing the snake Hashira, I believe.
I actually forgot to mention that I'm also missing the mist Hashira. So, 4 more before I have the complete collection.
All right, so we're almost done with the anime section, but this is the second to last anime that I collect. It is one of my personal favorites. It's in my top 10, could be top 5. And you guessed it, it is Hunter x Hunter. Now, I have Gon right here. Hunter x Hunter is a series that I honestly would be down to collect almost all the characters. Of course, I also have Killua, which, yes, I also want the other Funko Pop of him as well. I have Kurapika, which I have this one. This is the only one I've been able to find in store. I'm pretty sure he has a different version Funko Pop, I think. And obviously, I would want that one as well. Now, sadly, I don't have Leorio, but I do have Shiapoof, which I know this one is a bit random, but I do want to collect all of the, like, the Guardian. I forgot what they were called, but like the big 3 villains at the end.
What I was talking about here were the 3 bodyguards of Meruem, which was the main villain. The other 2 bodyguards that I was trying to think of was Pito and Yuppie, which only Pito has a Funko Pop form, and for some reason they have yet to make a Yuppie Funko Pop. So until then, I can't complete this set, unfortunately.
And so because I have this one, I do want the other 2. Now, I'm not sure if the other 2 have a Funko Pop form, but if they do, I want it. Next up, I have ones that I actually got quite recently, and they are part of the Phantom Troop. Now, right here, I have Pakunoda, a more of a background character in terms of, you know, being in the Phantom Troop in the anime. But of course, you know, it is the Phantom Troop, and I want all of them. Next up, I have Uvogin, which, again, I got this one with the other one. They were actually on clearance, and I got them pretty cheap. There are quite a lot of other Phantom Troop members that I need. I just need to look for them. And last but not least, this is the most recent one that I got. It is Kaluto Zoldyck, which is Killua's sister, I believe, which in the anime, she does basically joined the Phantom Troop, I think, in a way. But yeah, I got her on clearance as well. Now, unfortunately, this one came with a bit of a dent on the top, as you can see. And actually, this box was the better condition out of all the other ones that were there. And because I didn't know when I was gonna see this Funko Pop again, I was like, you know what? Let me just grab it. Hey, yo, what the? Doesn't really matter as long as the front looks great. and is in great condition, who really cares about the back? But unfortunately, that is all I have when it comes to Hunter x Hunter. I know there are a lot more Funko Pops that are in this Hunter x Hunter set. I want all of it, but y'all already know that's gonna cost a pretty penny. Now, this is the last and final anime set that I have, and this anime to me is considered one of the best animes to ever exist. It is my number one anime of all time, Attack on Titan. Now, first up, obviously, we have to have Eren Yeager. Now, this is the newer one, not the OG one, but still cool nonetheless. Next up, I have his older version, Eren Yeager again, but it's him with shirtless and kind of fleeing the jacket. But this one is part of the season 4 version of him. And I just want to say something real quick, but because this is one of my favorite animes, this Funko Pop line, I want all of them. I just want all of the Attack on Titan Funko Pops. I don't care what the character is. I want all of them. And I say that because next up, I have Yelena, which not really a fan favorite, but she's a part of Attack on Titan, so I needed to get her. Next up, we have Zeke Yeager. We have Eren's brother, basically, in a Hot Topic exclusive, as you can see. And now this one is really special to me, not because of the character, but because of how I got it, when I got it, and what was done to it. I will have to blur it out a little bit because it has my real name on it. I have Ymir signed by the English voice actress. Don't know her name. I forgot her name. It's right here on the signature. You know, obviously it's gonna be blurred so you won't be able to see it, but she did write to and then my real name, and then she signed it, and then she put Ymir XO. I believe that's XO. Now, obviously, I can't really sell this because it has my name on it, but not because of that as well, but just the memories that I have with this specific Funko Pop that I will hold near and dear to my heart, and I will be keeping this one till the day I die. Now, I know y'all are waiting for, you know, one of the best characters in the series. I only have this character left because unfortunately I have not been able to collect a lot of Attack on Titan. This is one of my favorite characters. Yes, Mikasa Ackerman, one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite waifus, one of my first ever waifus. Yeah, she's just amazing. Love the Funko Pop. I also have the more recent kind of season 4 version of her. She has like shorter hair, a different outfit. And I also have the OG Mikasa Ackerman from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? OG Funko Pop. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The box itself is not in the most perfect condition, but it was good enough for me. You have to really get close to the box in order to see the imperfections. The inside plastic was broken. I don't know if you can see that, but there's tape there, which at the time I just kind of taped it up. But yeah, that plastic was broken. The figure itself was completely fine, and the box itself looks pretty good. No significant scuffs or marks or anything like that, or bends. I think I got lucky with this one. But yeah, that was it for my Attack on Titan Funko Pops. Again, unfortunately, I don't have any Titans or really any other characters like Reinhardt, any other side characters, unfortunately. But still, if I ever find them, I will be buying it. Now, we will be getting into the gaming section of my Funko Pop collection. I don't have a lot of them, so this might be a bit quick. The first thing I want to show off is Cammy. I have Cammy from Street Fighter. I believe this is the OG. Now, I do have Chun-Li. As y'all know, I am a huge Chun-Li fan, and I do have both versions of the Chun-Li Funko Pop, the normal version and the pink version. Those are in my Chun-Li collection, which I have a whole Chun-Li collection. So those are over there, and I'm not gonna take them out. In terms of Street Fighter, I just have Cammy. Now, the next ones that I have involve Pokemon. The first one I have is Growlithe. I believe this was given to me. I just kept it, I guess. And the only other Pokemon Funko Pop I have is Espeon, which I do plan on collecting every single evolution in Funko Pop form. They just haven't really released all of them, I don't think. But as y'all know, Espeon is my absolute favorite Pokemon, my favorite evolution. And of course, I had to have it in Funko Pop form. Now, the last of my gaming section here is Overwatch. If y'all didn't know, I play Overwatch. If you have gone to my gaming channel, y'all would know I play Overwatch. But I do have Diva, which she's one of actually my main tanks. And I have Widowmaker. Now, I only have these two characters, unfortunately. Widowmaker is one of my mains, which is why I have her. But I also main Sombra and Mei. So I do plan on getting them in Funko Pop form soon, I guess. Oh, and I can't forget, I do have the other version of Widowmaker as well. Because, you know, I had to have both. Now, the next segment and the last segment of my Funko Pop collection here is a bit kind of random, but I do want to show this one first, which is a My Melody Funko Pop. I kind of just got this, it was an impulse buy, because I'm not a huge fan of My Melody, but I just thought it was really cute, so I just got it. And now, my final Funko Pops that I own. Of course, I'll save the absolute best for last. I love Bella Porsche, and she is amazing, so I had to get her Funko Pops as well. I have this one. I also have this version, which I think this one is my favorite. And I also have this big one of Bella Porsche. Don't ask me why I like Bella Porsche. I just do. Leave me alone. What are you gonna do? Sue me? But yeah, there is also, I believe there's one more Funko Pop or two more that I don't have. Yes, I'm trying to collect every single Bella Porsche Funko Pop. Shut up. And now, the moment I'm assuming y'all have been waiting for. Probably not, but I have all three Baby Metal Funko Pops. Now, granted, these are the OG members. So you have here Sue Metal, Moa Metal, and you have Yui Metal. I absolutely love the group. I love almost all of their songs I listen to on repeat. And honestly, when I saw that they had Funko Pops, I was like, I have to get it. How can I get all three of them? And granted, I saw this one seller, this Japanese seller actually on eBay, who was selling all three of them for a pretty cheap price. Again, granted, when you buy really old Funko Pops and valuable Funko Pops at a cheap price, there are probably going to be some, you know, scuffs on the boxes or something wrong with it. In this case, it was the boxes that were a bit creased and damaged, and some scuffs and some scuff marks. Again, it's mostly all on the back of them, so to me, doesn't really matter. Like I've said, as long as the front looks great and presentable, that's really all I care about. That was my Funko Pop collection. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all enjoyed looking at my collection, all of the Funko Pops that I own. I have been collecting these throughout many years, and honestly, I still have more to collect. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Leave a comment. Which one was your favorite? Which Funko Pops do you collect? Now, I do want to preface, I only collect the Funko Pops that I like, the characters that I like. But with all that being said, hopefully y'all are able to relate. Maybe y'all have some of these as well. Maybe y'all have ones that I don't have, that I'm looking for. But yeah, make sure to also subscribe to the channel. If you're new, I will be releasing videos every Mondays and Fridays. So that will be it for me, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.